Hey, good morning. This is Justin McKissick. Larry, I hope you're doing well. Uh, I want to go ahead and do a recap for yesterday, February 4th, 2026 for Nas 100 New York session. And the market opened yesterday at this time. As we see, the moving average crossover started with the blue under the orange, meaning the price is trending down. Remember, moving averages simply follow the direction the price is going. So from here to here, if you would have just kept this trade open until it got out right here, you would have made you would have been about right here into it. From here to here, got out. That would have been about 30 pips right there. And then you had a slight cross back over, which happens. Probably would have occurred a small loss from about maybe right here. Okay. So let me measure that. Or it could have been a win too. It's hard to measure. Sometimes it's not hard to measure. It's just hard to determine though sometimes. But it like it would have been a small loss. So you would have been entered like about right here, right? And right here you would have got if you would just take every trade like that, about 4 pips you would have lost. About right here. So matter of fact, let me remeasure that. Okay, so you would have made 30 and lost about 4 pips. So and I'm just being realistic with y'all, you know what I mean? I'm not finna just look at everything going on, but this is based on what the algorithm is doing. So it's not about it done, not working, it's about it following the direction. So you would have got about right here. So you would have lost about 10 pips, right? Okay. But if you would have just kept the trade open again based on everything, it went all the way down here. You would have got in about right here. Rolled it all the way down here, would have got about right here. That'd have been 17 pips. That don't make no sense. Or hold on. Maybe I'm looking at something wrong. Or maybe it could be right. Hold on. Whatever. One, two, three. Oh no, that's right. So that been 17 pips. Okay, yeah, that's right. So about 17 pips. And from here to here, you would have lost a couple of pips too. But if you would have just traded the whole session, then traded all the way up to here again, you would have won your money back again from here to here and from here to there. So I just be realistic with you. So let me do the pip count with here. So the winners come and the losers come, but you always win more money back than you lose when you just following the overall direction of the trend. You would have got out by right here. So that's another 10 pips you would have made. So as you see, you would have made more money. You would have made more pips than you would have lost. It's always like that trading Nas 100 because Nas 100 is one of those instruments that just moves daily. That's why I trade only Nas 100. I traded a lot of things, but I like to trade Nas 100 because it's kind of like a equity, like a stock. Because once the market open, it has to get the moving. You know what I mean? It doesn't have time to sit there and just sit there because transactions have already been approved. So they're just basically doing transactions. You know what I mean? So, but look, it's still good results. Also, if you would have just traded if you would have just used those two moving averages, kept it open based on the white moving average, look what you would have had. You probably did not hear that because I'm using a headset, but the cell just came on, and as you know, my alert system lets you know when to get in and out of trades. Okay, so today, man, today like we're gonna have another sale. Look how simple this is. The market open in about 10 minutes is already telling me, look for like a sale already, right? Market is consolidating though. It's consolidating a lot. You see how straight flat the market is right here, but everything is under the white moving average. All right, y'all, let me go ahead and load this video up so I can get ready for this session. Y'all be easy.